This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. A federal audit has found that the Environmental Protection Agency did not distribute millions of dollars on time to clean water programs for tribes. As the Mountain West News Bureau's Caleb Radel reports, this comes as tens of thousands of tribal homes lack indoor plumbing and clean drinking water.
The agency's own inspector general examined more than $300 million from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law that was supposed to go to tribal water programs over 2 years. In the 2022 fiscal year, more than half of the funds allocated had not been awarded on time. And in 2023, most of the remaining water project funds did not get distributed. The audit cited that the Indian Health Service estimates about 41,000 tribal homes lack indoor plumbing, and thousands lack access to safe drinking water.
So these funds are really tailored to addressing those problems. Funds for designing and constructing wastewater treatment facilities, improving drinking water systems, and addressing emerging contaminants.
That's Marcus Gullet with the Inspector General's office. The EPA acknowledged in a final report that it made mistakes in most cases and said it would work to fix them. It agreed to focus on improving the timeliness of providing funds to tribes. I'm Caleb Radel.
Navajo Nation leaders are urging residents near the Oak Ridge fire to remain vigilant and follow emergency protocols and evacuation alerts. The fire is burning on the reservation near St. Michael's, Arizona. Residents in at least 3 communities were evacuated on Sunday. As of Tuesday morning, the fire was at more than 9,000 acres with zero containment. More than 150 people recently gathered in America's northernmost community for the Migratory Bird Festival. KNBA's Alaska Desk reporter Ayolna Naiden has more on the festival and the rapid growth of birding tourism in Alaska.
A little brown bird walks and chirps along the still partially frozen Utkahovik Lagoon. It's a semi-palmated sandpiper, one of about 60 species that locals and visitors spotted during the Migratory Bird Festival. Lindsay Hermans is the festival's coordinator. She says avid birders often travel to the Arctic to see rare species that fly here from all corners of the world. But sometimes it's even more exciting to see familiar birds in their breeding grounds, where they wear totally different plumage.
It's like a glow up. They look totally different. They're flying around, they're doing their mating displays and exhibiting this behavior that you only see in the Arctic.
Attendees rode around in school buses for several hours, spotting different birds and talking about Inupiaq culture, Utkahovik history, and the Arctic environment. Herman says that the main goal of the free 3-day festival was to show how important the Arctic ecosystem is for the birds. But the highlight for her was what the participants brought to the table. Several elders came to the talks and commented on what birds they harvest, how they do it traditionally, and what they call those species in Inupiaq language.
That was a major component of success in my mind, is having the elders be involved like that.
Local knowledge holders and Inupiaq speakers also participated in creating new Utkahovik Birding Trail, a brochure that spotlights 10 sites throughout town where you can see birds in breeding plumage. As the Arctic warms, forests shrink and hurricanes intensify, migrating to the Arctic becomes more difficult. This is Lauren Kosimana with Audubon, Alaska.
Utkahovik becomes even more important for shorebird species because once they get there, they can do their thing.
Herman says she hopes more Arctic residents will get involved in organizing the event in the future. I am Ayolna Naiden.
And I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Kawanak Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by Arctic Encounter 2025, July 30th to August 1st in Anchorage, Alaska, to shape policy, investment, and innovation in the far north. Registration at arcticencounter.com, who support this show. Support by Drummond Woodsum, a full-service law firm whose nationally recognized tribal nations practice provides services to tribal nations and their enterprises and to companies that do business with tribes across the country. More at dwmlaw.com.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.